You know, admittedly, that's not the worst intro ever, provided you ignore everything about it, but, you know, you gotta make a few concessions here and there. Welcome, everybody, to Mega Man X7. This game is really bad. This was definitely one of the big trash game rentals that I rented as a kid, like, once. Didn't finish because I knew it was garbage. Continued to know it was garbage. Everybody knows it's garbage. Even the people who haven't played it, perhaps especially the people who haven't played it. And we're going to get into it today. Because, again, what other reason am I going to have to actually play this? Oh, the dialogue's flickering a little bit down there. That'll be an emulator issue, by the way. That is not an issue with the original of the game, as far as I know. Though, obviously, I haven't touched this since since it came out, basically. In the original version. And, of course, it is in the X Legacy Collection, if you're an idiot.
Heard of Red Alert.
Oh, this guy is not going to be able to outrun those explosions. This guy who looks like a very severely aged mob boss, except more decrepit and an ape, and also a bit of a dog or something.
Who's there? It's Mia Luz. It was the perfect plan. How did they find out? Hmm? You're not very sharp, are you? What the? You were the traitor?
No. I took care of him a second ago.
What happened? How did you do that?
By the way, I was going to make a joke about this seeming like a very bad Metal Gear cutscene, and then I realized that the guy that the other guy transformed into literally just sounds like Liquid Snake.
Thanks to the Reploids, even the most devastated regions were set back on the road to recovery. But crimes perpetrated by Mavericks were on the rise.
Ah, yes, the Mega Man X series, where thinking freely is a disease. Wait.
Responded to incidents involving Mavericks. One of the veteran members, X, began having second thoughts about the group's forceful methods. He removed himself from the front lines and instead worked to achieve more peaceful solutions.
Why must Reploids fight one another? I've had enough violence.
With the Maverick Hunters crippled by X's retirement, an underground organization filled the vacuum. And thus, Red Alert, the illegal band of bounty hunters who pursued Mavericks, was born. Soon, there was not a single Reploid that had not heard of Red Alert and their charismatic leader, Red. One day, a young Reploid and key member of Red Alert made the decision to leave the group. This decision would change destiny itself.
What?
Goodbye, Red. I'll become a hunter. On my own.
That sounds like something that
And
was
thus,
too directly
a new
translated.
battle began.
Change destiny itself. Shut up. Oh boy. We're in for some quality, folks.
Ready?
Alright, what do you got for us? The security laser, no problem. Attack when it locks onto the closest target and turns yellow. When the laser is off, you can get through. That is terrible translation, but... Alright, so our new guy, we've got Axel. AXL. Just like Axl Rose. He's got like a... Do you have a glide thing for a second? No. It looks like he does. Yeah, but I have to hold the button and not let go. Okay. That's fucked up. That's like Bubsy 3D. Amazing. Good that comes back to us. Oh, we got an air dash to start with, so he's not so bad. And he's got this auto lock functionality, which ends up making Axl pretty good, actually, as a playable character for a bit. I gotta turn down the volume on my end, because it is punching me straight in the ear hole. And I pressed the wrong button on my keyboard. Good work, me. There we go. How's it going, Fire Drake? I hope your workout is going alright. Oh. Oops. Carries the dash past the lasers while they're off. Push the directional button twice or use the circle button. Okay, yeah, so we can double tap. That's been a thing in like every X game, though, so I'm not terribly surprised, but it does remind me of playing Bass in Mega Man and Bass, which is a much better game than this, but... Uh-oh. Oh, no! Take out the main security laser. Yeah, and this is teaching us how to use the Bubsy 3D glide. As you can see, it doesn't work very well. It also, as you've probably also been able to tell, it horribly violates your concept of muscle memory. Oh god, yeah, Mega Man and Bass is a much better game than this. Alright, so this is where we're going to learn the ability transfer. Is that a runner bomb? I don't know. Press the A button and use A trance to steal its ability and render it harmless. Did I say A button? I meant triangle button. Okay, so I don't know if that wants to work or not. Either way, though, we can just kind of use Axl's aiming laser here. Get blowed up by a thing that's throwing at us from off screen. Okay, so now we're getting into things that actually deal damage, so shoutouts to that. Oh boy, I died in the tutorial level. This game, I'm probably going to die a lot, because I'm not great at Mega Man games to begin with. I love them, but I'm pretty terrible at them. And this is partially what I get for trying to demonstrate the ability of Axl, which, like, it has uses... mostly in specialized contexts. Also, I like that these things that are basically, like, they kind of look like they should be alarms, but they just do damage to you when you touch their rings. Yeah, for us. Okay, notifying us that, the radar droids, quote-unquote, reflect his attacks. And in that case, meaning, oh, they block shots from the front. Okay, so, aiming at targets, that probably would have been explained back here. Get a little better. Is the R2 button to toggle the lock? Okay, yeah. I don't 100% know why I didn't think of that before, but maybe it just isn't very intuitive, the thing, I guess. Yeah, and of course target selection is kind of a joke. And it's also a bit of a problem because a lot of these things just kind of don't stay awake for very long. There we go. Yeah, that was a bit of what we call a shit carnival. That locking is super terrible. That target switching. And I've been playing PSO2 New Genesis lately, which, ugh, God, the targeting system in that is donkey shit.
Phew. Somebody please tell me I'm through with the worst of it.
I mean, PSO2 New Genesis is fun now that there's real content and Bouncer is an available class. The Bouncer, etc. But, oh my god. Toggling between targets in that game. Oh, no. Oh, good gracious, no.
I can't believe I'm back here again. What the heck has happened? They really made a mess.
Ah, yes, there's Zero, doing a really bad Knuckles impression. Oh boy. Unfortunately, Axel, it only goes downhill from here. And it gets even worse. Oh hey, look, it's the stage from the first game of the series. You would not quite know it, but yeah. X7 is full of a lot of throwbacks. I guess because they were like, oh, it's 3D, this will help people get acclimated to the whole... if we keep throwing back to things, but... honestly, it just reminds me of better games. So, yeah. Alright, let's hit the Killer Robot B a little better here. This works. We found a cheese spot, but we only getting like one hit per combo out of our 4-swing combo here. That's okay. We can use the rest of them for beating up the stupid balls with legs. Also, yeah, as you can see, we do have our double jump from... we learned that in X4 and the air dash for Zero, so we kept those, but none of the other... cool shit. Like, he doesn't have his spin cut anymore, which, like, dude, come on, that's basic baby level skills. Why would you get rid of that, friendo? The Zentradi battle pods. Is that what they look like? Fair enough. Get. And these, the little bee enemies with the tiny one-eye laser lens thing going on, those are also a thing from X1, I think. Just... I don't think they were on this stage. Although, of course, we're in 3D, so now we're doing cooler, well, air quotes, cooler things with it. Like this, where we can get an even easier combo against the big fat robot bee from hell. Ah! Don't fall in the pit, you idiot. Come on. When you overjump and you fall in the next pit. Yeah, I remember the big helicopter bees, but not the tiny ones. Okay, so now we've got some crushers. These were in, I think there was a crusher climb in X2, or it might have been X3. Oh, controls are mine. The controls are not mine, rather.
Huh? Wait a second.
And there goes Axel.
Are you stupid? You're in danger if you just stand there. Get a move on.
Are you connected to this incident?
It's funny to hear Zero get called stupid by somebody who sounds like they're 6.
Incident? What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
Yeah, thanks for running away, dick.
What's going on?
Alright, so... Well, for a start, don't get ahead of the auto-scrolling, and B, I'm thinking... there's gotta be a point where... Well, A, we get kicked all the way back here. Thanks for the loading zone, by the way. Game. Remember how there wasn't one when we died as Axel? Because we didn't have to see this cutscene of...
Out of the way! Out of the way!
And I use the term cutscene very loosely, obviously,
second.
but... Again, dialogue from
Stupid? You're in
literally
danger.
probably a
Just
voice
stand
actor from the
there.
Pokemon
Get a
anime.
move on.
In fact, there is very definitely
connected to
somebody
this
who
incident?
actually sounds
Incident? What are you talking
100%
about?
like Ash.
Here
I
it
forget
comes.
if it's
So I'll be
Axel or if
seeing
it's
ya.
somebody else.
What's going on?
Oh, right, Zero can reflect projectiles with his sword, I forgot. But also, yeah, we just have to
You
do
got
this.
some explaining to do.
Okay, I'll tell you everything, but later. Right now, I have to take care of that freak.
Excuse.
You're Zero, so you can handle this, right?
Oh yeah, you're changing your mood
I'm
real
Axel.
fast, ain't you,
Call me
Axel?
if you need a hand.
Call him with the L2 button. And of course, he doesn't say the button in dialogue because, you know, multiple
This has
reasons.
become a real pain. I want a full explanation when this is all over.
Oh, you read the line wrong, Zero. Okay, so I think the health meters aren't working, which... That's some great work there, PCSX2. Although, granted... Oh, no, we just had to cut its armor off. Never mind. I'm hitting L2, game.
Try again.
There we go. We probably dodged under its legs this time. I don't know if our L2 button is working properly, so that's real good.
Mega Man X7.
I'm gonna have to, finagle the controls real quick here. Can we skip this cutscene? Yes. Okay, good.
Sometime in the 22nd century.
Can we skip this one? Can I remember to turn my mouse display off real quick? Yeah, let me uncheck capture cursor because Yeah.
Ready?
Alright, so... Give me just a second here to make sure that my controller is functioning properly. I see what the problem is. I did fuck something up. My L2 was bound to... my L1, rather, was bound to my L2 button. And I don't know what my L2 was bound to then. That's... Might have been a keyboard button. Well, okay, so I take no responsibility for that one. That's just a new level of scrubhood for me. A new Poochie level. Oh, Poochie. One of the stranger decisions about that game. Wow, good knockback on you, Axel. What do you weigh, 5 pounds, buddy? Alright, now time for our PSO2 lock-ons. Please, no bullets. Oh, you are shitting me! God damn it! Really? Fuck. This is so bad. For bonus points, this reminds me of that opening, the gate thing at the beginning of Metroid Prime. And so seeing this get fucked up is like, wow, amazing. You've managed to ruin one of the simplest things you possibly could create. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be a jerk, game. There we go. Oh hey, Axel has a very slow combat roll if you keep mashing the circle button. That's adorable.
Phew. Somebody please tell me I'm through with the worst of it.
Shut up, Tails.
I can't believe I'm back here again. What the heck has happened? They really made a mess.
Just noticed that Axel has an edgy X scar. Yep, that is indeed... Well, to be fair, Mega Man X, unsurprisingly, did very rapidly become sort of the edgy sub-series of the Mega Man franchise. So it's not 100% unusual for that kind of character design to be in there. Hell, I feel like X eventually, by the time Mega Man X died the well-deserved death that it did, it honestly had become very much the most anime of all of the Mega Man sub-series, and that's considering that Mega Man Battle Network had a literal anime series for it. And I want to say that Star Force did as well, but I don't really know a whole lot about Mega Man Star Force. It always just kind of seemed like, what if Battle Network, but bad? So, I'm sure there's going to be somebody who's like, that's really unfair, or is really insulted by it even, but I cannot help what my first impressions are, or were for that matter, and the fact that they have not changed over time. I mean, I could do something about that, but I won't. I'm lazy. But yeah, we need to remember that X8, yeah, I guess that's also true. I meant to say just X, but X8 is obviously not wrong. We need to remember that X ended with Lumine as the final boss of X8 in place of Sigma. After a Sigma that was made up like a literal demon, and Lumine had this whole fallen angel thing going on, including a Paradise Lost named Limit Break. Or rather, I should say, if I want to say that in proper grammar, it's a limit break named Paradise Lost. First of all, he had a fucking limit break. You know, a literal DPS check at the end of the boss fight to make sure that you can break through all the 6 wing shields. And a final attack called Paradise Lost that would kill you if it went off. Because, you know, sci-fi. And again, it's not like sci-fi and fantasy can't coexist. Har har, I'm a big Phantasy Star fan, and we just played Star Ocean. Star Ocean 5 in particular, but a Star Ocean game nonetheless. We just played one of those.
Wait a second.
So,
Are you stupid? You're in danger.
those are
Just
genres
stand
that can
there.
definitely
Get a
cross
move on.
over
Are you connected to this incident?
and not be
Incident?
completely
What are you talking
disgusting,
about?
I
Here it
I
comes.
guess.
So I'll be seeing ya.
But also,
What's going on?
like, there's a certain level of ease me into it, I guess. Like, also, I think at this point we kind of need some semblance of a moratorium on, you know, I feel like there needs to be some semblance of a moratorium in
Okay.
video games
I'll
in
tell
general,
you
but
everything
especially in
later.
Japanese games
Right now, I have
that
to
borrow
take care
off
of
of, you know, Paradise Lost and that aspect of Bible fan fiction.
You're Zero, so you can handle this, right? I'm Axel. Call me if you need a hand.
Fuck you, Axel.
Oh, this has become a real pain. I want a full explanation when this is all over.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do, etc. I can't do that accent at all. Alright, meanwhile, the big killer scorpion is gonna be the one who gets over here this time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Jokes! Alright, so I'm actually gonna have to, like, go through the entire, armor here, I guess. Let's see, I think the combat roll actually came in handy that time. That's what I get for talking shit. Grab walking. That was fun. Fuck you, man! Enough with the goddamn quick turn shit. Hey! Do a couple of combat rolls. It's like us doing the icky shuffle, basically. We got some cold cuts! Speaking of cold, what this dialogue leaves me.
I'm not gonna run off, so could you take this thing off? It makes me feel like a criminal.
It's chafing me.
Feel like a criminal?
Okay. Maybe what I did was wrong, but, like, we were a perfect team, don't you think? When we kicked that big dude's butt, I thought, yeah, we would make a great combo.
Zero's already sick of Axel's shit.
So, where's
Amazing.
X been lately? I haven't seen him around.
Sit tight. He's just beyond this door.
He died on the way back to his home planet.
Here he is.
Nice work, Zero.
So, you're the one who caused all this trouble.
I guess so. I had no idea they'd send that kind of gear after us.
Here? Who's after you?
I left Red Alert. Believe it or not, I'm a hunter.
Red Alert? You mean that gang of wannabe vigilantes?
Yeah, I'd rather have X4 X voice.
How much damage your internal bickering has caused?
Also, wow, they gave the Cygnus voice actor the most muffled microphone possible.
As for what
Alongside the
happened
fact that
itself,
Cygnus's voice
that's
is...
the way it goes.
That's the way it goes. Do you have any idea?
X cool it. All right, Axel. Why don't you start by telling us why you left?
By the way, I like how X turned into, like, anti-violence, and yet he was absolutely about to whip Axel's ass. He's like, yeah, you know what? Beating up a child is fine. Fighting adult Mavericks, that's not cool.
They're going to come for Axel, no doubt.
This is our chance. Red Alert has caused us far too much trouble.
How can you say that? If we fight, we'll fall right into their hands. We can't allow this madness to continue.
I know what you
They
mean,
make
X.
Cygnus just a torso.
But
That's a
we
good
can't
question.
talk them out of this. Sometimes fighting is the only choice.
That's quite enough. You need to back off and pay the dues for your crimes. Alia, what happened?
Unidentified transmission. Feeding to monitor.
Oh, that's some voice acting. I mean, everybody's voice acting in this game is pretty terrible.
Hunters? I'm Red, leader of your friends here at Red Alert. I never imagined our little friend would end up in your hands, but in any case, I want Axel back. Now, don't you worry. I know he won't come back easily. So how about this? Like you, we're hunters. We've trashed our share of Mavericks. So how about a duel? A duel to determine who the real Maverick hunters are. I'm sure you won't mind if we use the Mavericks that we've captured so far. So the last one standing wins. If we lose, we'll surrender Axel to you. And if we win, well, we'll leave that to your imagination.
You've got to be kidding. Axel has nothing to do with us. We won't fight the likes of you for his sake.
Red's voice actor literally phoning it in, by the way.
Well, pretty big talker for a retiree. We could care less about deadbeats like you. We just want Axel. He is
Yeah,
there,
please keep up
isn't he?
subtitles.
Now you just sit tight, my boy.
Love the pacing in this voice acting, by the way. Like, wow.
They're already on the move.
Reminds me of Sonic
Damage
Adventure
are
2, but
showing
even
up across
worse.
the map. I'll check for damage.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Well, this is turning into a real mess.
X, you said I need to pay my dues, right? So make me a Maverick Hunter. Me and Zero make a great team, and together we could take care of Red Alert.
Are you mad? You
Axel
have
just
no
wants to kill
business being a
shit.
hunter.
I'm serious. It would be a perfect chance to make up for my wrongdoing.
Mm-hmm, sure.
If you'd just gone back, the problem would have been solved. But I can see that won't be happening.
Right. These aren't run-of-the-mill criminals. They won't listen to reason. And even if Axel did go back, which he won't, would they stop their misdeeds? I don't think so.
Zero, you're my hero. Hey, I knew you'd understand. I always thought you and X were so cool. I want to fight. I want to be a Maverick Hunter.
Not just anybody can become a hunter, kid.
We're not getting anywhere with this. I'm ready to go.
No, wait.
I'm going by myself. As for you, you can do as you please.
Yeah. X, if I catch all the bounty hunters, you've got to promise me you'll let me be a Maverick Hunter.
Talk is cheap. Prove it to me first.
Into a Stinko Man from Homestar Runner.
Okay,
Holy shit, that's
I'll
awesome.
put you down.
Those last 3,000 bites of dirt weren't very good. Maybe number 3001 will be better.
Gun.
That'd be better dialogue than anything in this game, that's for fucking
This
sure.
time our only choice is to fight.
We've made this mistake time and time again. Why must Reploids continue this accursed cycle of aggression?
Well, because you were created by humans, and humans suck! Oh god, don't show the world how badly I jobbed to this stage the first time. Yes, I would like to save current game data. Same before it says no memory card. Memory card is unformatted. Well, that's interesting. Thank you, emulator. Yes, you can see the cropping because the window in PCSX2 is a little too wide. By the way, this interface is really funky looking for some reason. And the results screen. Instead of just kicking me back to the stage select immediately, we get to see this again. Alright, let's go to that stage select. Yes. How many times do I have to confirm things? Come on. This only came out in the early 2000s, Jesus. Deep within the Lost Woods, eh? Alright, so there's Soldier Stone Kong. This is Wind Crowrang, I believe. Whose Japanese name references Tengu, so they did change that in English. Things are a little bit dicier in this game when it comes to localization compared to earlier games. It's not like X6 where they didn't change anything except for Metal Shark Player. And it's definitely not like X5, but also it's not like the earlier games where they made things make sense to Americans and other people who speak English, I guess. cracking the electrosphere. Yeah. Well, electrosphere, it's cyberspace. I don't know what exactly the fuck, but I think electrosphere would be like space between atoms because it you know, where electricity is, not necessarily cyberspace. But that stage is for Snipe Anti-Tor. Ride-Borsky, whose Japanese name is something like Hellride Inobuski or something like that. It's a little bit on the Janko-rific side, but I definitely remember it was Hellride because it, air quotes, makes sense with his being a biker guy. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait. No, it doesn't. Shit. I have a... Oh, right, I remember where that tab went. Duh. Lava Factory. Oh, boy. We all know who this is. I'm not even going to say the fucking name. That would be justifying its existence. And this is Vanishing Gungaroo. You know what? I'm going to actually start popping open these names here. Soldier Stone Kong was the same in Japanese. We had Wind Crowrang, who's... Okay, pardon me. Wind Crowrang's Japanese name was Wind Kara Sting, which is based off of the Japanese word for crow, so that kind of makes sense. Snipe Anti-Tor was Snipe Ariquick, which, again, based off of a Japanese name for anteater, so they must have had a lot of that going on before. I was correct about Ride-Borsky. It's Hellride Inobuski. And Dickface McKenzie there was named Flame Hyenard in Japanese as well. Oh god, I said it. Ugh. I feel like I've just cursed the entire stream even more than playing this game. Vanishing Gungaroo was Vanishing Gangaroon. Our friend up there at the top is Tornado Tunyon, who in Japanese was Tornado Debonian. I actually kind of like the Tornado Tunyon thing because his name in Japanese is just straight up made from a combination of the Japanese word for fat and onion. So, you know, his name is literally just fatty, adopted fatty, no parents. Oh no, not all of that. Sorry, that's a Portal 2 joke. But yeah, it's just his name is straight up calling him a fat ass, and they translated that into Tunyon, which is like an actual pun. I like it. It's stupid, but I like it. Excuse me. A little bit of congestion. A little dusty in here. I should probably do something about that at some point, but I can't get the damn windows open, so that hinders me a little bit. I have to actually get a vacuum. And Splash Warfly, who is spelt a little differently, but is still Splash Warfly. Who's based on a flying fish and not an insect. Despite what you might be led to believe from the name. Sniper Joseph. I don't know, I like your idea better than Snipe Anteater or Flame Hyenard. Alright, so this is just teaching us how to use a menu. L1, this lets us view our options. Wow, yes! Teaching us how to hold the controller. Listen, I know I did really badly at that one stage, but Jesus! And over here is where we can view all the Reploids that we've rescued. Because that is a mechanic that is once again returning from the previous game. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with this Deep Forest stage. So we get to send in a group of 2 dudes to deal with every stage, which is kind of cool. I like that. I think that's neat. But as you can see, we start with only Axel and Zero. We don't get playable X until we rescue, what's it, like 70? Like 64 Reploids or something? So about half the game if you save all the civvies, which we're not gonna do, in order to play as the character whose name the game is named after. Also, wow, look at his bright red nipples. That is one of the many things about this game that are absolutely not excusable by the fact that this was still, in my opinion, a fairly early 3D platformer. Which is what I would use to, I would say that part of this game's quality or lack thereof can be excused by the fact that it's... Shut up, please. From Ruins Man. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, I thought that was like an updraft or it was going to crumble or something. Okay, the Axe of the X series. Oh, that dude died because we didn't immediately go after him. Yeah, the civvies perma-die as far as I know. Oh, I get it. He's casting some sort of chunky updraft spell at me. Gotcha. Wow, nice lack of armor there, Axel. This is going to take a little while for me to get acclimated to, for sure. Yeah, what was I saying before? Oh, yeah. The art of the 3D platformer is something that I don't think, like, any devs ever managed to really figure out for a very long time. Like, certainly throughout the 64 era and the PS1 era, like, almost none of those were good, except for, like, the Crash Bandicoot games, but they were kind of doing something a little different from most of the others, because the end-of-the-screen style is kind of, well, as you've probably been able to figure out, it's definitely not the same as the more free-roaming, like Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie type of things. And I don't dislike Banjo-Kazooie, but it definitely has more than its share of jank. Well, shit. Nice hover game. Can I not hover and dash? I think that might be a problem. Well, I mean, yes, it is a problem if that's the case, but it's more a sense like I think that might be a thing that is the situation, you know.
Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing.
If I can't dash, jump, and glide, that's some bad game design. Especially because I love to do the dash jump. It's how I deal with my problems a lot of the time. Hey, nice inputs, game. Yeah, like, I can understand not doing an air dash while you're doing that, but... Also, by the way, hi there, Leaps of Faith! Get up there! Fuck! Maybe you should, Axel. Hey, hit right in the back with a rock. It's just the way he deserves to die, really. Blah, blah, blah. They're giving us a bunch of math shit to add this rank mechanic that I don't think anybody cares about. Oh, I think I got a weapon energy expansion, so that's neat. Yeah, so it looks like our dead guy had an ability for Zero. That's unfortunate. Alright, so what can we give you, Axel? Oh boy, we're in tutorial hell. Normal attack power by 30%. Oh, okay, so I can choose one of these. That's actually pretty neat. I didn't remember this to be the case. Let's just take some damage for now. Thank you for automatically selecting no. Game. Advanced Reploid model Dave. Yeah, I know, right? Dave. Fantastic. Fantiddly-tastic. Neighborino.
Ready?
I see they decided to give us a mid-level, mid-level checkpoint, and they're actually letting us start from it, which is nice. That's the thing that they started doing in a lot of the later Mega Man games in general, is that if you game over, you could start from the mid-level checkpoint. Oh, hey, it's Mick and his buddy and his buddy Rorty. There we go. Get up there. Ooh, heart tank. Yes. Yes, indeed, my friends. I will take that all the livelong day. Also, yeah, whatever jingle there is, which I think there is one, is very quiet because this game's audio mixing is A, as good/bad as anything else in the 2000s, and B, has a few very specific little peccadillos about it. Ow.
Ready?
Excuse me. It has a few very specific little peccadillos about it where I believe it tries to play those sound effects like they're positional, which is weird because, like, nothing else in the game sound-wise does that. I believe the heart tanks are only for the character that... I don't know, actually. I say that because it would make sense, but it would also be really bad as a game design thing, so that is what leads me to believe that, yes, they are only for the character that picks them up. Alright, let's see if we can get to Jack over here. Not make a jackass out of ourselves. There we go. There's
Ready?
probably nothing going on over there, but We also started the dash jump a little bit too early. Maverick is walking in the spikes. No fair. I know. What a dick. Norfair. It's you.
Can you hear me, Axel?
What you gotta say? Unless you're a ruinsman. Oh, right. If we turn into the... I guess if we turn into one of those dudes, we can walk on the spikes. Ruinsman. What? That was nice. Time to switch to the normal game for the night, right? Unfortunately, we're going to actually be playing this. Okay, yeah, I believe our heart tanks are restricted just to whoever picks them up. Which is a shame and unbelievably stupid, but... you know, game design. I'm not a game designer. I don't know how that shit works. I just say things that, you know, I like to hear the sound of my own voice. That's actually extremely untrue, but...
Ready?
Well, you see, you would have to, in that case, for them to learn something from X5, you'd have to actually account for the idea that they could learn. And I'm not always convinced of Capcom's ability to actually learn. Because, like, sometimes, you see how their game design is. It's not always... you know, we forgive them for some of their lesser games because some of the other stuff is really, really good. And then you get things like this where they just fuck everything up.
Can you hear me, Axel?
And there's Ruinsman using its telepathic digging on me. Oh, fuck off.
Ready?
My inputs! My buttons! I'm doing it wrong. Somebody want to take the controller from me? Playing this was a mistake, but you know what? I have a feeling that at the very least it's gonna end up proving to be a funnier mistake than Star Ocean 5 did, because that game just was really, really bad, and as I said a couple of times, I'm worried that made me a worse person. At the very least, I feel like right now I'm making jokes, or occasionally trying to say something that had a point. fuck out of here, Ruinsman.
Can you hear me, Axel?
If you could not jump right on my toes, Mr. Ruinsman, that would be great. Ah, yes, good. I don't think I'm going to survive this encounter, especially... Oh, boy. Yeah, especially because my targeting was just like, oh, hey, you want to go for the thing that's far away, right? Use R2 to retarget. Remember, it doesn't fucking work very well, but at least it's something. They technically give you an out for when the game decides to be stupid. I'm surprised I've managed to resist making jokes about this level giving great head for this long, by the way. I just had to put that out there. I'm terrible.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Nobody cares, Alia.
Can you hear me?
Ah, yes, spot.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Good, I found the best place in the game. Too distracted by how rock hard they were. Oh, you. Also, again, the game is definitely not great about when you can glide. Wow, who would have guessed that something related to Axel would be really, really crusty in terms of implementation? Eh? Oh god, yeah, you're right, they are Moai heads, aren't they? Here's hoping Alan recovers from his bout with COVID very soon. I'm pretty sure he's doing alright, but, you know, still... Poor guy, and they should give him some fucking paid time off for that shit. But, you know, that's anybody in this country. But then again, the handling of the pandemic has not been good. At all. Well, I'm just gonna say that. I mean, it's been like a month or so, but there's another new variant out there, and apparently they haven't figured out how to get us vaccines for that either. And now we've also got fucking monkeypox tying up the CDC too. And they're doing just a bang-up fucking job with that, by the way. And just like I did there, but worse. Like, wow, the CDC is absolutely 120% beefing it when it comes to the monkeypox. Also, hey, we gained a rank. Well, I guess eventually we're gonna get the super ultra PU rank or whatever it's called by the time we're done with this. Just by virtue of dying so many times and grinding all the points.
Ready?
Go down. Yes, long-range digging. My favorite super move in anything ever. You know, I'm so glad that they give us these dudes to fight at close range with a really hard-to-dodge melee attack like that. Game design, etc. Okay, so where is our checkpoint? Is it still back in the middle of... Yeah, it's still back in the middle of fuck nowhere. Oh, ye gods. This is such a really obnoxious part of this level, that's all. Fuck you! God, those enemies are so bad. Ah, don't... okay, well, it didn't kill me, so at least there's that. That's what I get for trying to rush. Alright, give me some health, you stupid bastards. I said, give me some fucking health, game. Come on. Quit being like this. It's okay, I'm not allowed to have nice things. Hey, remember how starting in X4 they decided to reduce you to 2 sub-tanks and 1 weapon tank? Instead of the 4 sub-tanks it used to be? I love X4, it's a really, really good game, but that is just incredibly shit, especially because that game is probably the hardest in terms of bosses up to that point. Certainly in terms of, like, the... Well, I guess you can't really call it Wily Castle, but, you know, same concept anyway. Am I inside of his hitbox? I'm inside of his hitbox. Your gigantic chin. There we go. Ah! Fuck! Fuck my life. Okay, so is that just a gigantic ruinsman that I don't know how to deal with? Cool, I was holding the down button, but I guess, yeah, like we said before, these control... good. Okay, I didn't let go of that button. I'm starting to get into a certain level of just, like, controls are bad, I'm not taking responsibility anymore, because, yeah, these controls are grotesquely heavy. We played X6 only a few months ago, and I'm sure you all remember, but at least the controls in that, like, worked.
Can you hear me, Axel?
No. I can't. Alright, remove. Head. Lower, please. That's better.
Leave it to me.
Here goes nothing.
We're gonna let this thing cycle real quick. Well, I suppose real quick is a bit of a stretch, but... Yeah, we're gonna use Zero to clear out the Ruinsmans. Oh, I'm being shot in the back by a bunch of... Yeah, that is literally just a giant Ruinsman, isn't it? Fuck, how am I supposed to dodge that? I don't move fast enough to dodge that. I just... Ugh! Fuck, God. Christ. And everything does too much damage to be able to let you very easily just do iframes, I think. I mean, maybe we can deal with the Ruinsmans that way in a couple of cases, especially the big one, but also it's my bad for not doing the glide jump over that grass area at the end. I deserve that. Also, I love how the extra life that we got from the Civic doesn't refresh. It's just a temporary thing. Which, I don't know what else I'd expect, but also... extra lives are in kind of short supply, so... yeah. Alright, come on. Shoot the bees. Head. Ooh.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
Nice slow-moving rock clipping through that mid-ground object there. I'm sure that yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I can hit that thing from over here because it's being off camera. Alright, please don't respawn. Nice. See, that time we were able to strategize.
Here goes nothing.
God damn it! Fuck you, game!
Ready?
Ugh! It's my fault I did it wrong, but also, it should not be that way! Very simply, I'm sorry, but if you lose the ability to glide, if it's press and hold the X button from the ground, that's bad, because every other game that has that, you know, like, I'm pretty sure even the 2D Bubsy games, if you wanted to glide, you could do that by inputting the button while you were in the air. Granted, I haven't touched those in a minute, but yeah. Whoever made this thing work has never played a video game before.
Can Can you hear
Also,
me?
yeah, everything has the same horrible bullet sponge problem as it did in X6, which I think I mentioned before, but just in case I haven't. Oh, there I go again. I almost did it, and I almost died for it. Thanks a lot, game. That's not even my fault. And scrolled up into the rock again. At least that time it dropped some health.
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
And there goes Kevin. Thanks, game. And I dodged that pretty much by pure happenstance. Thanks again, game. Thank you for putting that one enemy there in this... Get out of the fucker's hitbox. What the fuck was I taking damage from? What was I, in his toes? I feel better now. I don't feel better, by the way, but that was some honky bullshit game. Oh, right, you probably can't say honky on Twitch anymore, can you? Because, you know, you might offend their core audience of... As I hear Jeff Bezos revving up the Death Squad as we speak.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Oh, can't scroll the camera like that. Right stick doesn't really do anything, by the way, for those of you who are curious.
Leave it to me.
Oh,
It's your
Here goes nothing.
that ain't so good. Ah, yes, good. Hurt Axel by hitting him in his gun. My weak point is also gun, but for different reasons. I don't know what hit me from where... It was probably one of the rocks in this thing, if I had to guess. And unfortunately, I do.
Leave it to me.
By the way, shoutouts to us hitting that rock on the backswing to no real avail.
Here goes nothing.
And there's... we rescued Tom. Alright, so is this going to take us to the boss, or do we have, like, a mini-boss? Do we have multiple segments of a stage? Oh boy, it's a mini-boss. By mini-boss, I mean it's a bunch of hits. Alright. Well, they're going to do something else now. Ah, I see. They're just going to settle down for a moment, and then they're going to reopen and go back to spitting rocks, huh? Okay, that was pathetic. Well, at least the game's cutting us a little bit of slack there. Time to job to the boss real quick and get a full reset. Or we can at least see what he's got in the tank for us. I seem to recall this guy being pretty easy as Mavericks go in this game, but then again, we've seen what ease exists in this title.
Great and wise Stone Kong. How could you?
And his gigantic red
do such a
ass.
thing?
We have already strayed from the path. Now, all we can do is stay true to our beliefs, wherever they might lead us.
What Red Alert is doing is wrong.
I know that. Both you and I know they are being manipulated.
Optimus Primal.
I fight for loyalty. Ready yourself.
Shit, you right.
Warning!
I woke you up.
Alright, so if I recall correctly, the trick with this dude is mostly just to hit him in the back. Switch to 0 to jump over the big rock. But yeah, we'll deal with that when we get back in here. As Tom gives us nothing. Kevin is dead, because, again, if we arrive at the boss with a different character, yes, we do get different cutscenes. And with one exception, they actually all have, like, very different dialogue that reveals some of the lore, I guess.
Stone Kong. How could you, of all people, do
You know,
such
in
a thing?
as much as you want to talk about lore when it comes to this game, or this series, really, well, this series does have a lot of stories, so I guess, you know.
Our beliefs.
What Red Alert is doing is wrong.
I'll let you take a guess, by the way, which boss does not have alternate dialogue for anybody at all. Like, your characters say different things, but they don't. So, that's kind of fun. Oh yeah, we're way early for this, by the way.
Here goes nothing. I woke you up.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get good if I want to actually beat this dude. I don't like that. Oh fuck. You forgot the entire lineup already? It's alright. It's it's Flame Hyenard. I forgot his name too. That's real good.
Leave it to me.
Here goes nothing. Time
Leave it to me.
Honestly, it looks like I just can't hit this dude while he's
Here goes nothing.
charging up his fuck rock. Although if he wants to stay in a holding pattern of just doing the stupid rock,
Leave it to me.
Zero, get out the fire pit.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Actually, yeah, we can just do that. We just stay at basically the midpoint between the rocks. We can just stay in Axel for a bit. Well, okay, I guess we can remove his shield and sword. So that's neat. We can defang him a little bit. Oh. Okay, we can at least remove his sword. Which probably makes him a little bit safer for Zero to fight face to face.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it to me.
Damn it! Zero, your gigantic toes! Your fucking clown shoes! God damn it. Low budget Sora. Oh good, my controller, well, hopefully I don't have to reset my entire controls, because that would be really annoying.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Try to dodge this.
I apparently pressed down on the stick there. Oops. Oh, there goes his sword.
leave it to me.
Because that looks like this, the point is going to be, yeah, it's going to be right over the fire, which means that it's impractical for Axel to do shit.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Try to dodge this.
Keep shooting him in the butt. It'll work eventually. A strategy's a strategy. Even if it is shooting a dude in the ass over and over.
leave it to me.
I mean, he's an ape. That's like a dude, but a few steps below on the evolutionary ladder. Actually, Strimmer, he's a Reploid. Shut up. That's just an ape. Oh, I forgot that Axel hasn't taken any damage this run. Amazing. Well, I guess maybe that's proof that we're improving. Or maybe we're actually getting worse, and I'm just only doing it as Zero.
Try to dodge this.
Alright, do the shield thing more, dude. Come on. funny.
Leave it to me.
Really underwhelming attack.
Here goes nothing.
Leave it to me.
Here goes nothing.
Hey, flawless victory, except for all the times when Zero got hit, but fuck that guy. So, in case you haven't noticed, in addition to the enemies being unbelievable bullet sponges, the bosses in this game are unbelievable bullet sponges. Holy shit, if y'all thought that Infinity Maginian in X6 was bad, oh ye gods! We got the Gaia Shield. Creates a frontal shield that deflects enemy attacks. Don't worry, Zero got his weapon too. It's a move called Goku Monkin, and we will probably be seeing it pretty soon. However, Zero can kiss my pasty white ass, so, you know. Oh, we should probably have saved. Yes, let's save real quick. Fucking hell. That text goes real fast too, so my instinct is to like press the X button to bring up the yes/no menu. But it goes so fast that I don't really have the time to do that. And it fucks me up. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe I won't. Also, you can't press down from no to go back up to yes. Which is a weird thing that just kind of bugs me.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you. This is the reason I ran away from Red Alert. Because I can copy the shape and abilities of Reploids.
Ah, he's Ditto, but edgy.
Even with the copy shot, I can only copy the form of Reploids my own size. For the rest, it's only possible to copy their abilities.
Where did you learn such a skill?
That's the thing. Even I don't know where I picked this up.
You don't know? How could you not know?
Dunno. I don't remember. Red found me, and I've been defeating enemies ever since.
Alright, so we finished the first level. We kind of want to die, but we're gonna power through this. I mean, it's theoretically possible for an AI to learn, I guess, but on the other hand, you're also correct because, yeah. Alright, so for stage 2, we're gonna go and we're gonna pay a visit to El Chonko here. This dopey looking thing with gigantic oven mitt hands. Oh yeah.
Ready?
As we start in kind of a ripoff of Split Mushroom stage. But also we've got these wheels dropping behind us. And the legs of this giant killer crab here. Oh, it's shitting missiles at us. Alright. Always nice to dash straight into a fireball. Okay, game, I disagree with that heartily. Listen, I know you don't give a shit, but also, like, seriously? I got to that Reploid before the missile did. Fucking hell! You want to get off my jock game? Jesus. Oh ye gods, there is just so much shit. And she's dead because timing. Wow. Big fuck you, game. This whole thing keeps getting worse and worse, don't it?
Can you hear me?
Here goes nothing.
Can you hear
You know,
me?
what do you got to say? Wow, I never would have guessed.
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
You say, can we walk off? That would be hilarious if we could. Fucking hell. I'm curious about some. Well, we'll find out in a bit, won't we? I'm curious if I can reflect those with Zero. Ah, yes, and there's the game mocking me for the two that died because the game just stole them from me. Alright, so we're going to increase our shooting speed because I think that's probably going to come in handy a little bit. The upside of the bosses being such complete and utter bullet sponges is that they do seem to have reduced iframes. So, at the very least, we can do some funny stuff with that.
Ready?
Oh, right, by the way, I did want to,
Can you hear me? Axel? Can you?
wanted to show off Zero's move here real quick. Goku Monkin, while standing, press and hold the square button.
Zero?
This is sort of a counter stance. And if we end up in the right position for it... Okay, let's try that again. Come on, give me another wheel. Oh, apparently it doesn't want to work for something like that. Alright, thanks, dude.
Here goes nothing.
Glad to see Zero gets to deal with life being scuffed. Do we get... We don't get... Okay, it's the right stick to change our weapons, apparently. Holy fuck. Axel, can you do some goddamn damage to these fucking wheels, you stupid sack of knobs? Dude, I gave you a fucking damage up earlier. Stop being so worthless. Ow. Fuck you!
try again.
Ah! Fucking goddamn it. I hate this a lot. This is... I don't know if you can tell this, but this is not designed well. Alright, cool, good, and awesome.
Ready?
I love dying to shit that I can't see coming yet.
Can you hear me? Zero?
Fuck you. Alright, up we go. And
Can you hear me, Zero?
unfortunately, yes, I can. Let's go into our counter stance here. Go like this. Alright. Well, we block it, alright.
Zero?
Shut up!
Can you hear me?
We can't counter those. We can't reflect those, pardon me.
Ready?
So I guess we're just up shit creek if we don't... well, I guess we always have somebody who has bullets, but... Like, they basically just said, Zero, get fucked here. Aren't you all glad that they returned to X6 difficulty, just that it's even worse because a lot of it comes from the shitty fucking controls that don't function? That don't function? Alright.
Here goes nothing.
Well, Axel, it's your go. You are the only person here who has a chance to do anything useful.
Leave it to me.
Alright, so here comes some of this bullshit. I remember this attack because it has some very awkward timings. Yeah, like, I just jumped right into it like an idiot.
Here goes nothing.
Get the fuck out of here. Wow, I played that like fucking shit earlier, didn't I? Because imagine losing to that thing. That was so easy. It had like no health. Nothing. God, I'm embarrassed. Oh boy.
Ready?
I'm embarrassed for it too, but I digress.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear
Alright,
me,
so we got a
Axel?
bit of this going on here. Bats, get the fuck out of here.
Can you hear me, Axel?
I like how those little radar dish dudes do absolutely nothing, by the way. That's pretty great. They just toggle back and forth and be annoying. But they have no attack pattern. Aw, damn, I could have used that for Axel.
Here goes nothing.
Oh well. It's gonna take us like 80 tries to beat this boss anyway.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Go away, Bat. I don't want any. Fuck. I think she's dead. Because I'm going to make an assumption that a bat just flew straight into her kidney or something as I was falling. Yeah, she's gone.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Dudes in this game are really fucking unmemorable, by the way. Oh, what do we got? Yoku blocks here? Fuck. Wow, okay, I dropped 2 stories. That's great. Yeah, exactly, right? Technically there's music, but it's not very good music.
Here goes nothing.
I get the feeling that they really didn't know how to develop games for the PS2, so... I mean, I could be wrong about that. Don't correct me if I am, but yeah, we're just gonna pretend that the problem is that whatever D team at Capcom did this, you know, whoever's resources weren't being consumed by Devil May Cry or something, just did not know how to program for a PS2. Like, they'd done things for, I don't know, like, an Amstrad CPC or something, and they're like, oh, that's gotta be exactly the same, right? And they just accidentally into creating a game. But they don't really know what they're doing. Didn't really know what they were doing, rather.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, there, if you heard that little bit of that low sort of, like, suction noise, I guess, the slightly liquidy, I guess supposed to sound like a heart pumping blood. There was a noise when we picked up the heart tank that time. There is actually a sound. It's just that it is often not picked up because it's in a weird place. In, like, the 3D audio space. Because that's the thing we should ever have to care about. Also, these things keep respawning in mass. Alright. We're at the top of the tower. Let's listen to Goofball McGoofball here.
Around and around! Welcome to my silly stage!
Alright, I gotta actually press buttons.
Here goes nothing! Yeah! Boing!
Zero's just like...
Well, it's not funny, but I tried so hard, so
I'm surprised he's not facepalming. Also, this accent feels incredibly racist.
Around and around!
Okay, I get the picture. Let's get this over with.
No! Sorry. Couldn't help it. Alright. Come on, dickweed. Get out of there. Alright. Sir, I would advise you to learn what the word projectiles means. Let's try shooting some at me. Triangle button to... Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's just making Virginian noises when we hit him. It sounds like I'm talking about the yellow suppository things. No, 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 no. Alright, don't clip into me. Also, you will notice that this is doing absolutely fuck all for damage. In fact, I'm like, wait a second, is it even damaging him?
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Ah, fuck. Oh, boy. Get me out of here.
Here I go!
Good to see that the reflector shield doesn't reflect his weird slices back at him, by the way. Okay, I'm no longer sure if we're actually doing damage with that.
Here I go. I woke your boss.
Get. Okay, so it looks like we can shoot him while he's stun locked, so that might actually be the trick here. Unfortunately, the lock-on is absolutely pathetic.
leave it to me.
Alright. Sir, would you like to stop that? Alright, get in the middle.
Here I go!
Okay, so I don't actually know how to use that then. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna look it up. Because surely. Alright, well that wasn't helpful. Time to look up somewhere else. I fucking hate video games, by the way. That's not true, it's just that this is bad. Wow, okay, so that's 2 guides in a row that haven't explained jack diddly shit about this. So that's fun. I looked on a Mega Man wiki, it's just like, oh, yeah, by the way, the shield doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but Goku Monken does a lot more, and it doesn't tell me what I can block of his. Maybe it does. Let me go recheck. But then I go on Game FAQs, which, you know, it's still a website that exists, believe it or not. Go in the boss guide, it's like, oh, hey, you should fight Tornado Tunyon first. Sure, but tell me what to do with this if I have his weapon, and it doesn't. Alright, well, let's see if we just try holding down the button. Oh, okay, so that actually worked.
I make war, yeah? I make war, yeah?
He's upsetty.
It's one of thing, yeah? I make war, yeah? I whip your butt! It's so cool!
Try again.
Give me a chance here, Buster!
Around and around!
Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't want to give me a chance. Okay, so I think I've got the idea here. Alright. Zero, you're up. You also need to charge your damn sword faster, you dumbass. Yeah, seriously, look at how much I ripped his health off there. Come on, let me get another hit in here. Oh, fine, he's gonna be a little bitch instead. Aw, you jerk.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I guess it doesn't work if he's already close by. Well, I mean, okay, but also fuck you.
Here goes nothing. Around and around. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Around and around. Around and around.
Well, that was really obnoxious. You know, I really think that these controls are a little bit slow. In case you haven't been able to tell. Volt Tornado. This weapon unleashes an electrical tornado. Can use ray gun. Okay. And we get a much nicer move for Zero, I believe. Excuse me. Oh wow, we actually rescued all those Reploids back then. That's right, we haven't had a... We didn't have a game over while we were facing Tornado Tunyon. Wow. Boy, those special weapons, they're so good, aren't they? I'm so upset right now.
Like I said, my friends in Red Alert are all really skilled Reploids.
Except I heard they were mostly criminals.
No! They don't do anything bad. Well, at least most of the time.
What's your point?
I'm serious. They really didn't do bad until suddenly everyone changed.
Suddenly? What do you mean?
When the Maverick Hunters, even the Reploids, stopped following Red's orders.
Huh. Alright, so the next fight, the next level we're going to is the battleship, where we will be facing down Splash Warfly. Just hit OK, we're good.
Splash! Warfly!
Ready?
Oh boy, it's in 3D. What do you got to tell us? Oh hey, look, it's the turtles from X1. Thanks.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
Oh, okay, don't jump on the moving platform. Alright. Can I get into a position where I can shoot this thing properly? And not have it shoot fireballs out of its exhaust hole at me?
Leave it to me.
Alright, so how do I do this move? Raijin Show. While dashing, press triangle button. I hate that God, that is so boxy. And it requires a dash to lead up. Why? Just let me hit up and... Oh, right, because 3D. Because somebody thought that was a good idea. Dumb asshole. Jesus Christ. Oh, did we remove one of its wings? And we didn't hear. Well, at least killing it had a little bit of sound impact. Oh, look at Zero's hair flicker. I don't know if that's a glitch with the regular game or if it's an emulator glitch, but both options are hilarious.
Ready?
Alright, here's one that's on fire.
Can you hear me, Zero?
There's Robert Fripp. Not to be confused with Robert Smith. Alright, just hold tight, Petra. Or Peter. Pardon me. Don't get shot by a stray bullet that is not aiming at you.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
Ah, yes, I remember these things from Launch Octopus's stage. Oh, yes, you will. Wow, can I not even hit that thing with the Zero? Good looks, buddy.
It's your
Here goes nothing.
If only you were well known in... Oh, god damn it, Axel, you scrub. Well, that's okay, I wanted my lives back anyway, but still. Alright, do we at least get another chip that we can feed to Axel so that way he can have some more damage? Yes. I know, Aelia. Jesus. Yeah, that's fine.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
leave it to me.
Would I get hit by the fire? I bet it was the fire that hit me. Move the last knob. Can you do that? You can't even reach those things with that. Wow, Zero, you just kind of suck, don't you, buddy? Oh, don't land in the fire, idiot. Oh, that looks fucked up. Thanks, game.
Ready?
Alright, alright, alright. Here we are in the last section. Ah, yes, see, I am rewarded for my exploration. There. Did I get that? Again, I couldn't hear because of the terrible mixing choice. Yeah, I got it.
Leave it to me.
Why does this thing have a shield like that when it's... You know, I do like how not only did they bring us all of these old enemies, but they decided to make them several times worse. It's actually kind of funny if you think about it. But I would prefer not to think, so...
Here goes nothing.
Oh boy, this dude's attacks are not easy to dodge. And it's got a fireball thing. Is that just only when we go far enough out? Is that under a certain number of cycles? It seems to be when we kill enough of the guns. Fuck! Wow, those things track you way too good. That is disgusting. That is absolutely appalling. Alright, can't
Leave it to
do
me.
that while dashing. Alright. Axel, get in there. Yes, yes, we've seen this gigantic fuckface before. Alright, so it seems like the useless combat roll that I was making fun of is actually pretty good for dodging these fireballs. Or maybe the key is just dodge the very, as they get close to you. But damn do they track you good. Like, grossly so. Okay, it's only 3. That's tolerable, I suppose. I don't like it. Okay, it's just a matter of timing. But the timing is not great. Alright, come on. Stop being a dick and fold already. There we go. Let me tell you that this is getting exponentially easier the more we get these health pickups, by the way. Like, yeah, okay, wow, who would have guessed having more health makes game easier, but also, like, wow, this game is really set up in a specific way that you die super easily if you have only the basic amount of health. Not to be confused with Don Henley, because there's only one E in that dude's name. The dude we picked up, not Don Henley. But hey, a couple of free dudes. I'm surprised none of them got killed.
been waiting for you, traitor.
You coward!
Prepare to feel pain. I hated you from the very beginning.
Just like everybody else did. You ain't special, Splash Warfly. Shut up.
You'll pay for this.
Aw, man. Oh, cool. I see he's been visiting Phantasy Star Online as well. He picked up a twin brand at some point. You know, that's not a half-bad weapon, all considered. I mean, yeah, there's the issue that the game has, you know... Alright, this dude has an annoying voice just like everybody else. Alright, so... Alright, so the ray gun doesn't count as a... Doesn't count as a weakness. The Volt Tornado specifically does, however. Also, you know, fuck this dude for having immunity from the weapon that he's weak to inside of his shield. This is a design thing that they started doing at some point in the Mega Man franchise, and it's very not great. I don't like it. They need to stop doing that. And I'm sure somebody's going to be like, yeah, just get good, idiot. And it's like, okay, good argument, champ. Yeah, Axel, you're not having a great time, are you, buddy? Yeah, especially because he just landed right on top of us. I was not ready for it. Hey, another chip. Yep. Yes, indeed. We've only missed one dude. Everybody here has survived so far. That's kind of impressive. Alright, so what can we do with this? Attack. Shock Absorber decreases damage by 1/2. Oh boy, that sounds like it could be potent, but I also have a feeling it doesn't fucking work. So, let's take it, though. Maybe it'll actually prove to be effective.
I've been waiting for you, traitor.
Alright, Masher's dialogue because, yeah.
Well, that makes two of us.
Why, you brat? You'll pay for this.
Warning! Warning!
Alright, let's equip the Volt Tornado. Not close enough, I guess. Fuck you, dude. God, he just keeps getting on top of us. And while the Volt Tornado appears to have no AoE whatsoever, Zero's move has a lot of it. Which is great, because, honestly, we could use that. The less time we spend getting close to this dude, the better. Axel, just give him some ray gun. Get out of here. That's right, give Axel all the glory, because why not? We got the Splash Laser, also known as the Piss Gun. It's a water laser, fires consecutive shots to increase range. Oh, okay, so I guess you can actually get a little bit of range with it, which is a thing I was not aware of. Anyway, fuck that guy. Save our game. Okay, I believe we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, so after this cutscene, I think we've got enough time to get in one more stage. And guess what? It's everybody's favorite!
Said they suddenly changed.
As you might imagine from the fact that we got a water weapon.
One day, Red suddenly asked me to hand over the copied DNA data. He never asked me to do that before.
You don't mean?
Exactly. Soon after that, they started getting more and more powerful.
So they used the DNA data?
I think so. But Red didn't tell me everything. All I know is that I was used for my stupid ability.
Alright, so after that bit of nobody cares, let's go into the lava factory where they make all the lava.
Flame Hyenard!
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
Alright, this stage has a bunch of bombs in it. Oh no, he's
Hear me,
off.
Axel?
Fire Drake? No, don't.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Axel?
Imagine adding more shitposts to this level, which is already enough of a shitpost. Sweet Red Susan. With D-Glaive equipped. So the wind-up on this is gigantic, but it's a pretty sizable thrust. Unfortunately, the D-Glaive is absolutely not as strong as the glaive in X8, where it has a colossal range. And it does really good damage, and it's just a great weapon overall. Unfortunately, it's an X8, which is also not a great game. It's way better than this, but it's still kind of shit. Especially considering the standards of the Mega Man franchise. Like, bless them, they were trying, but also not very hard, apparently. Oh, well, that killed the dude. Never mind. I was like, is there a way... Okay, yeah, so we had to actually just go around really fast. Well, fuck you, game. Oh god, these bombs are just absolutely annihilating my ass. Or rather, they're absolutely annihilating these dudes and probably taking away all my good items. Gotcha! Can't believe I did that. And here's Barba from Adventures of Link just hanging out in the middle of this stage. You know what? Fuck. It's not hard to get at, but also...
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Axel? 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 Can you hear me, Axel?
Axel, can you please not talk every time you shoot a laser gun? This isn't fucking... Oh god, what was it called? Maverick Hunter X? There we go. Yeah. Also, wow, that duder just does a ton of damage, huh? Oh, hey, look, it's an armor capsule for X. We're probably not going to even get X in this game. Also, I like that Barbara's... whatever its name is, I don't know. I'm just calling it Barba because it kind of looks like it. There's a dude up there. That's just free real estate. We should try to get that. Alan. See, we gotta rescue that dude. He's named Alan. I mean, there's not enough L's in there, but I'm the one who's taking the L by playing this game, so...
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
Ah, good, we got 2 Barbas, and this time their shots are actually getting some range. And he got killed by a Met. Fuck you in the next game. I couldn't even see that fucking thing. That is cheap. Like, it was perfectly disguised behind the civvy. That is trash.
Ready?
I mean, this whole stage is trash because, like, yeah. They decided not to design it, and of course it gets even worse at the very end, but, like, that was next level. Next level bad. Try taking a shortcut here. Fuck! I had iframes, game. Don't be such a... Don't be such an asshole. God. Don't be such a fucking landlord, game. Oh, right. Can't glide and dash. Glide from a dash jump, rather. Boy, oh boy, this is not great. Just in case you were wondering. Yeah, let me see all the people who got killed by shitty level design. Boy, oh boy. Fuck this game so much.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel? Let's dodge around Power Fist Jones here. Fuck you, game! Oh my fucking god!
Ready?
By the way, I love how they take away your iframes for the lava. It just doesn't count. So badly designed. Okay, fine. I don't know that it's bad design, but I think having stuff like that where it's like, oh, by the way, yeah, fuck you, game.
Ready?
That's my fault, but I don't want to accept it.
Can you hear me, Axel?
This whole level is just a complete piece of shit. There are several levels in Mega Man 1 that aren't... The fucking Gutsman railing, which, you know, those infamous things because they misinform you. That is not as badly designed as any of this. I'd rather have just an entire level that's this length of just fucking Gutsman rail. And I'm sure that someone out there has done it because, you know, ROM hackers are evil fucks, but... Nice inputs. By that, I mean they got aided. Thanks, game.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
Okay, good. I hate the timing on that. This is absolutely disgusting.
Can you hear me, Axel?
And that still hit me. Good. Then rotate past. No shadow to guide me, but got there eventually. Like a reverse leap of faith. You had to climb a wall without knowing what was up there. Where do I go? Do I have no semblance of a camera control whatsoever. So is this the way we need to go? Judging by all the dudes, I'd say probably?
I won't give up!
Shut up, Axel.
Oh!
And there's a bunch of green death gas that for some reason hurts a robot as well. Maybe it's corrosive. I don't know.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Maybe the game is just shit. You ever think of that? As for me, I think about it all the time. Oh boy, really? I was trying to hit the button, but apparently the game thought otherwise. Alright, did we at least get something from the dude that we saved? Well, we got a chip from one of them, that's good. Finn's range of normal attack. I don't think that's super important. Let's get super recover instead. God damn it.
Ready?
Can you hear me, Axel?
Okay, is this the place we go? Oh, yeah, this is the place where we get absolutely fucked, because there just isn't really an approach to that platform that...
Can you hear me, Axel?
You need, like, pinpoint timing to do that, and it's not something that's in a way that I know how to time it properly. Alright, that's that one. I keep trying to do the thing where I'm attempting to glide by pressing X in midair, and I have to remember, no, stupid, you can only do that if you hold it from when you leave the ground, because bad design.
Leave it to me. It's your
Here goes nothing.
Where's my camera? Like I'm getting further and further off base here. Don't mind. There you go. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, hey, I was going the wrong way earlier. The teleporter's right over here. If I hadn't fucked up several times, we could have been done with this many, many times. Many, many millions of years ago. I like these two just walking side by side up to the location. Especially considering how this dialogue goes. And of course, yes, that line is how anyone reacts to Hyenard's voice, too.
It's you that's causing my suffering. Then if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
Don't worry, I have just the cure.
As I said before, he has the same dialogue in any case, regardless of what character you bring to the fight. Now, these are clones that for some reason he has. Shut up, Alia. Jesus Christ, as if the clowns weren't enough. The fucking rodeo clowns here.
leave it to me.
No, I can't. Oh, ye gods. Okay, so that's pretty bad. Alright, so if I recall correctly, we basically have to stun the stupid goat thing to actually, yeah. Yeah, I know, right? It gets worse and worse, doesn't it? This boss fight, aside from Hyenard himself being we should introduce him to Hirohiko Araki, the creator of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but aside from that, this boss fight simply has too much shit going on. Like, just from a design perspective, this is kind of a massive low point for anything Capcom has ever done.
Hyenard? Oh, it's you that's causing my... Then if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
Don't worry.
I legitimately cannot think of anything that is worse from a design perspective than this. Than this boss fight. This is just an absolute clusterfuck. Let me get up there. Alright. Let's pick up the splash laser.
Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn!
And I was gonna say this is gonna be a bit of a problem because you gotta. Okay, his iframes last for fucking years too.
You too?
Wow, I did like a fifth of his max HP at best. Oh, ye gods. Oh, this is gonna be an absolute... This is gonna be a huge pain in the ass. How did I slip like that? That's not great. I keep falling off because I'm not climbing very well, apparently. Jesus Christ! This is just one of the worst boss fights ever.
Hyenard?
Oh, it's you that's causing my Sven. If I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
Don't worry.
You ever think about how this is set up like it's an MGS3 type of boss fight or something? Like he's just absolutely losing what tiny little bit is left of his mind, and it's clearly causing him some problems. Speaking of causing problem, fuck! God damn it! It was because it was turning, wasn't it? Fuck! It may just be random chance if I can get up there, unless... Because I don't know how to stop this thing's fucking legs. I'm not doing, apparently, enough... Oh, no, it stopped. Okay, so we actually got it this time. Okay, that's the Gaia shield. Right. No, not Volt Tornado. Splash Laser. There we go. Stop! Stop hitting me with 100 missiles! What the fuck is this shit? Am I in the middle of one of those cutscene attacks in Metroid Dread? I don't know, maybe this would work better if the game was in fucking 2D! Most of the time. Or how about if power-ups weren't permanently missable? That sounds like something that'd be pretty fucking cool if you ask me.
Burn to the ground! Burn!
Hey, can you imagine if we had playable X? We could... Wow! Fuck you, game! I got screwed there. Horribly. That is bullshit. Alright, time to get chased by the missiles that, for some reason, this boss has like 800 million missiles going at any one time. No, I'm about to fall off, aren't I? Sure, it looked like it for a second there.
Transformation!
Is he not taking damage? Alright, well. Couldn't it have, though? Could have benefited with some play testing too, but I digress.
It hurts!
Yeah, see, we can see same dialogue.
Hyenard.
You're that Hyenard.
Function. You must come with me.
Oh, it's you that's causing my suffering. Then if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
The sickness is already in its late stages. I don't think he'll come quietly.
Yeah, you can tell the sickness is in its late stages because he keeps going ooh wah, ah, ah. At this point, I gotta make my own fun. So you know what? Please cut me some slack on how shitty these jokes are gonna be because they're gonna be pretty bad. All right, splash laser. If I could actually remember to select it, would be smart. Yeah, we're just gonna soak a fuck ton of damage here in order to, you know, use our resources, as it were. You don't start the Triformation mode, you asshole! Yeah, I need to make very clear, by the way, that dodging this many missiles is borderline impossible. The damage that this gun deals is absolutely dick and all. And where you end up positioned after you do your thing is kinda many levels of terrible. All right. Shut up, you stupid asshole, and let me equip the fucking spear. Can you, like, take extra damage from this or something for me, please? Please? Please. Please. I'm not asking for much. Okay, well, he'll take extra damage from our D thrust. I resisted that one for like 20 seconds, I tell you what, Bobby. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna read this strategy page and see if it tells me anything. Oh, it's very easy to slip off and fall in the lava from such a position. You don't fucking say, game. And by game, I mean wiki. Fuck! And he knocked me off. Why?
Can you hear me, Axel?
As ever, imagine being the person who designed this. Where am I? I didn't get enough height when I did that, apparently. That's... Or did I slide jump right under its... Right under its chest? That's... As ever, the design on this is really terrible.
Hyenard?
Oh, it's you that's causing my Sven. If I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
Don't worry, I have.
Alright, come on, dude.
Warning! Warning!
Can you hear me, Axel?
Fuck! Okay, yeah, so if I stay on the shoulders during the latter part of the missile salvo, I get pushed back only there. Unfortunately, good god, I'm taking a lot of damage here. And I'm not getting much done with what little resources I put in. X button, would you like to fucking work, please? Alright, hit L2. Triangle. Fuck. Fucking, he's knocking me off my goddamn... Oh, fuck, there's too much shit going on here! I've said it already, but oh my god, why is there so much going on here? And I have to hear him... You know what, I'm just turning the fucking sound off. I hope everyone involved with this lost, like, all of their job opportunities forever. Blessed silence! Unfortunately, he's being a complete douchebag when it comes to anything, and I can't fucking get an opening. All right, we're gonna try something a little bit different here. We're gonna let him come over here, and we're gonna try letting him start his try formation, or he can just keep shooting fireballs at us. All right, so I think we got to let him do like a quarter turn, basically. I don't know if that does damage to us actually. When he tackles us, because it didn't look like it did. Okay, no, it's more like 120 degrees that we have to let him go. Unfortunately, I have now lost track of which one's the real one. It's that one. All right, so... This is kind of working, but we're getting jostled so badly. All right. Dickhead. Ugh, God. Honestly, with this level of tech in mind, I might be able to do something to his first form. Can we actually hit him? Please? By the way, I like how they gave ice physics to a fire boss. That's honestly kind of the funniest thing I've ever seen. But also, like, fuck you, Capcom. And here come the shit missiles, because... You know. Alright, go that way. What the fuck was that, man? Again, if I wasn't getting bounced around, like, you know, in Bounce Man stage or something, I don't know. It would probably be more acceptable. Like, okay, have a boss fight where you have the bounce gimmick. Have a boss fight where you have all the missiles. Have a boss fight with the clones. Don't put them all in the same fight, you idiots. Holy fuck, Capcom. How are you still in business? Fuck! Resident Evil. Yeah, good point. I seriously cannot understand how an X8 got made. Honestly, after X6, I don't understand how this game got made either, but, like, I guess failure has sort of a delayed effect, maybe. Because I don't think X6 sold very well. Okay, so I went slightly out of the middle, and he's just like, well, fuck you, dude. They all just give me a little bit of the football tackle. Do not take me lightly. I once scored four touchdowns in a single game. Get these shitty missiles out of here, because I'm... Oh, boy. The worst part of that triple charge is the fact that it can disrupt his own patterns. Which, like, come on, game. You should know better. Unfortunately, I'm not convinced that there were any actual programmers involved with this project. Alright, so... What if instead we just try waiting for... I was going to say, just try waiting for half turns, but that doesn't seem to actually work out as well as I'd like it to. All right, so we're out of Splash League. I almost said laser and ray gun at the same time because I'm a fucking idiot, but... Oh, hey, you can reflect his fireballs with your D-thrust, apparently. And here come missiles for no good reason. I'm trying to dodge the damn missiles, game. Stop with this shit. There is too much going on in this goddamn fight. Why do these things technically have height anyway? Oh, that fucking hurts. Holy good God. What an absolute clusterfuck. I hate this so much. As hopefully the swearing is helping emphasize, but also, like, other than that, I don't know what else I can really do to exactly show you how fucking bad this is, because, boy, just boy. Oh, now I don't know which one it... Oh, well, never mind. Got it in one. All right, so the half turn thing that I was saying before actually does seem to be working a little bit. Now that I've gotten a little bit into the rhythm. Unfortunately, the triangle button just didn't want to work there for a second. Thankfully, I managed to catch up with his ass. Yeah, see, sometimes my shots are just not going off properly. Then again, we've seen before that I'm pretty sure there's been some input eating issues. And I certainly don't think that's the emulator, although goodness knows it might be. It may be my controller, too, which would really suck. All right. Switch over. All right, so should be that one? Yes. Unfortunately, I don't have the timing for this down as well as I should, but... Oh, we're getting it. All right. Yes! Thank goodness that blade lasts for, like, a million years. Got him! Finally! Oh, boy. I think we spent, like, 20 minutes on that fight. I did this to myself, but I still want to blame somebody else for it. Bakwenjin. Bakwenjin. There we go. While standing, press R2 button. And creates an immense circle of flame by hitting the ground with energy. This is basically our Giga attack, I believe. I can't imagine how people speedrun this fucking game. What kind of a sick-ass fucking masochist you'd have to be to do that. I would rather remove my own arms with a rusty hacksaw. Alright. Alright. Well, we beat 4 stages today, which is pretty good considering how horribly this game was whooping my ass earlier. So, I think we've earned... Oh, a cutscene. Like any of you care, but still.
Red Alert has changed completely. They aren't the friends I knew anymore.
Axel.
Now they're just somebody
All
that I
they
used to
cared
know.
about was their own power-ups. Well, I devoted myself to data collection. At first, I thought it was to help them, but the scale of their thievery escalated. Soon, I couldn't stand it anymore, so I jumped ship and...
And? And what?
It's nothing. It's just... Nobody in Red Alert had the ability to use DNA data to power up Reploids.
So, there's a missing link.
Could it be Sigma? Well, you see, those next 4 stages are not going to be on today's docket. I'm going to resave after that cutscene so that way I don't see that after a reload, and that is going to be where we cut it for the night. I've probably woken up several people in this household several times over by screaming at that fucking dog, but it is what it is.